Hello Yankees universe, welcome back to your go-to channel for everything related to the Bronx Bombers. Today, we have a jam-packed update covering the latest twists and turns that have rocked the Yankees world just hours ago. If you bleed pinstripes and live for Yankees baseball, you do not want to miss this. From a major injury shaking up the third base position to an opening day shocker, plus a Yankees star clapping back at NFL's Travis Hunter, there's a lot to dive into. And hey, before we jump in, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a single Yankees update. Now, let's get right into it. Update 1. DJ LeMahieu's injury sends Yankees scrambling for a third base fix. The New York Yankees are facing a major crisis at third base after veteran infielder DJ LeMahieu suffered a calf injury. This injury, which occurred during a game against the Houston Astros, couldn't have come at a worse time. LeMahieu was already under scrutiny due to inconsistent offensive production and a history of injuries over the last couple of seasons. With his status now uncertain, the Yankees are in a tough spot. But it is not just the injury that complicates matters. The Yankees are also shackled by the looming luxury tax threshold. With payroll concerns limiting their flexibility, they didn't make any significant moves to strengthen third base during the offseason. That decision is now coming back to haunt them. The Yankees front office has been reluctant to cross the luxury tax line of $301 million, and that has left them with very few options to work with. LeMahieu's numbers in the past few seasons haven't been stellar. Last year, he appeared in just 67 games before being sidelined by a hip injury. While he has been a reliable defensive player, his offensive production has dipped below league average. Now, with this latest setback, the Yankees must decide who will fill the void at third base. Internally, the team has a few options, including young talents Oswald Peraza, Oswaldo Cabrera, and Jorbit Vivas. Each of these players has potential, but relying on them to anchor the position for an entire season is a risky gamble. There's also the possibility that the Yankees may explore external options, but any major trade or free agent signing would require them to maneuver around their financial constraints. This is a defining moment for the Yankees front office. Do they prioritize staying under the luxury tax threshold, or do they make the necessary moves to ensure the team remains competitive? The decision they make now could have lasting repercussions for the entire season. Fans are already voicing their concerns, and if the Yankees struggle early in the season due to instability at third base, the pressure will only intensify. The injury to LeMahieu has exposed just how thin the Yankees' depth at third base really is. If they don't act swiftly, it could become a glaring weakness in their lineup. With opening day fast approaching, all eyes are on how the Yankees respond to this challenge. So, Yankees fans, what do you think? Should the team trust their young prospects, or is it time to make a bold move? Let us know in the comments. Update 2. Giancarlo Stanton's shocking opening day absence no return date set. Yankees fans, brace yourselves. This one hurts. For the first time in his career, Giancarlo Stanton will not be in the lineup on opening day. The power-hitting designated hitter, known for his towering home runs and game-changing presence, has been sidelined due to persistent elbow issues. This unexpected setback leaves a massive hole in the Yankees lineup, and even worse, there is no clear timeline for his return. The trouble began in mid-January, when Stanton started experiencing pain in both elbows, preventing him from swinging a bat. As the discomfort persisted, the Yankees medical staff decided to take action, administering platelet-rich plasma injections last week. While this treatment is often used to speed up recovery, it is no magic fix. The Yankees confirmed on Saturday that Stanton would officially begin the season on the injured list, marking the first time in his 15-year Major League Baseball career that he will miss opening day. To make matters worse, his situation remains uncertain. Stanton recently traveled to New York for what the team described as a private matter and is expected to return to training camp next week. But just because he's coming back to camp does not mean he will be stepping into the batter's box anytime soon. Without a definitive return date, the Yankees are left scrambling to fill his void. What does this mean for the Yankees offense? Aaron Judge, the Yankees captain, didn't mince words when discussing Stanton's absence. It's going to be tough because you can't replace a guy like him, Judge admitted. Besides the numbers he's going to put up, There's the fear factor. You've got number 27 lurking. It always helps. Judge is right. Even when Stanton isn't producing at his peak, his mere presence in the lineup forces pitchers to adjust their approach. Opposing teams fear his power, and without him, the Yankees lose a key intimidation factor in their batting order. The big question now is, who will step up as the Yankees' designated hitter? The timing of Stanton's injury is even more unfortunate, given that LeMahieu just suffered a calf injury of his own, creating even more uncertainty in the Yankees' infield. Younger players such as Oswald Peraza and Austin Wells might also get a chance to prove themselves. But no matter how you look at it, replacing Stanton's production is no easy task. Can Stanton bounce back? Let's be real. Injuries have been a recurring theme for Stanton in recent years. Since joining the Yankees in 2018, he has played in more than 100 games only twice. While his power remains elite when healthy, his body has not been able to keep up with the demands of a full season. Yankees fans are frustrated, and rightfully so. Stanton was supposed to be a crucial part of the team's championship aspirations, but every year, injuries seem to derail those plans. If he can't stay healthy, the Yankees' offense will struggle, and the pressure will fall on other players to pick up the slack. But for now, all we can do is wait and see. Will Stanton return sooner than expected, or is this the beginning of another injury-plagued season? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Update 3. Yankees Jazz Chisholm Jr. claps back at NFL's Travis Hunter over Shohei Ohtani. Comments, Yankees fans, this next story might not be about an injury or roster crisis, but it's still making waves in the sports world. It all started when NFL prospect Travis Hunter made a bold statement comparing his two-way football skills to the dominance of Shohei Ohtani. According to Hunter, excelling at both cornerback and wide receiver is more difficult than being a two-way player in baseball. That claim didn't sit well with Yankees rising star Jazz Chisholm Jr., who had something to say about it. On Sunday, Chisholm Jr., who recently signed a $5,850,000 extension with the Yankees, took to social media to respond. His message? Amazing athlete, but not the same. Short and to the point, but it speaks volumes. For those unfamiliar, Shohei Ohtani is arguably the most unique player Major League Baseball has seen in over a century. He not only pitches at an elite level, but also puts up numbers that make him one of the most feared hitters in the game. In fact, despite undergoing Tommy John surgery in September 2023, which prevented him from pitching last season, Ohtani still dominated as a designated hitter and ended up winning the National League Most Valuable Player award. So when Travis Hunter implied that playing two positions in football is a greater challenge than Ohtani's dual dominance in baseball, it ruffled some feathers, especially among baseball players. Why Chisholm Jr.'s response matters: Chisholm Jr. knows what it takes to play multiple roles in baseball. While he's primarily been an infielder, he has also spent time in the outfielder, adapting to new challenges at the major league level. His response to Hunter highlights an ongoing debate between football and baseball fans about which sport demands more versatility. It's also worth noting that Ohtani's workload extends far beyond just playing both sides of the game. Pitchers have to manage extensive recovery, deal with fatigue from throwing at high velocity, and still maintain their batting mechanics, all while facing the best athletes in the world on both ends. The mental and physical toll is enormous. Hunter's statement may have been made in confidence, but it's clear that baseball players like Chisholm Jr. are not buying it. The message is simple. Comparing football to what Ohtani does is not a fair comparison. While this debate is stirring up discussion across sports, Yankees fans should also keep an eye on Ohtani's recovery. The Dodgers star is expected to return to pitching in 2025, but for now, his focus remains on hitting. Dodgers general manager Brandon Gomes recently praised Ohtani's ability to handle the mental and physical demands of being a two-way player, emphasizing how rare and special his talent is. For Yankees fans, the debate over two-sport greatness is just another chapter in baseball's long history of proving itself as one of the most demanding games in the world. Jazz Chisholm Jr. isn't letting football players downplay what it takes to dominate in the big leagues, and his response to Hunter shows that baseball stars are ready to defend their sport. So what do you think, Yankees Nation? Does Travis Hunter have a point? Or was Jazz Chisholm Jr. right to call him out? Let us know in the comments below. And that's a wrap on today's Yankees update. From DJ LeMahieu's injury shaking up the third base situation, and now Jazz Chisholm Jr. setting the record straight on Shohei Ohtani, there's never a dull moment in Yankees baseball. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on all things Yankees, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to New York Yankees News Network so you never miss a breaking story. We'll be here with the latest updates, game breakdowns, and all the news that keeps you in the loop with your Bronx Bombers. Until next time, stay tuned, stay passionate, and as always, go Yankees!